Who hasn't decided to cut off all of their hair because they were so frustrated? Kelly Clarkson, the voice coach, is all too familiar with the emotion, but she talked herself out of it and worked with her hairstylist to find a solution. Clarkson was able to get a bob silhouette without the need for frequent trims by using a clever trick. The vocalist of Because of You gets a new look in the first glimpses of The Voice Season 29, which is called The Voice Battle of Champions. It's an illusion, though. At a small concert before the premiere of Season 29, Clarkson told the audience, "My hair guy, Robert, is so good. All of my hair was braided, with the exception of my very top." As if by magic, leaving those shorter parts unbraided produced a bob form. Her appearance in 2006 with a real bob is shown here. "I really wanted to cut my hair, so I asked for a bob, but I'm one of those mothers who says, I wear aloe every day." Clarkson went on, "I got my mum bun. I'm comfortable, okay." Clarkson informed the audience, "I can't be having short hair. That's some hard to keep up with, you know what I'm saying," despite the fact that some people might find longer hair more difficult. Clarkson exclaimed of her stylist, "But he's so talented everybody thought that I had chopped my hair off. But I didn't." Clarkson is all about those easy cosmetic tricks, whether she's sporting a fake bob on The Voice or a completely different hairstyle for a costume. For example, Clarkson dressed up as Madonna's character Breathless Mahoney from the movie Dick Tracy for Halloween 2025. Clarkson, who loves to switch things up, put on a wig because the look called for platinum blonde curls. "You know what I love about a wig though? My hair is all just in there, wrapped up," Clarkson said to the viewers of The Kelly Clarkson Show. "I don't need to do anything at all." During her appearance on American Dreams, she also wore a wig to achieve the 1960s beehive hairstyle. Although the vintage look hasn't returned, it's never too late. From the golden wispy hair from her early days on The Voice to the massive blonde highlights of her early career, Clarkson has undoubtedly rocked a few different looks. She even had an emo phase, complete with side fringe, and went dark and short as well as orange and short. Next, mohawk. Fans noticed right away when Kelly Clarkson entered the stage of The Voice with a sleek, stylish bob that wonderfully framed her face. The singer, who has had long flowing hair for the majority of her career, abruptly showed up with a sleeker, shorter cut that seemed bold and contemporary. In a matter of minutes, social media was buzzing. Was this a complete change? A new age? A long-term shift? Clarkson herself says the answer is unquestionably no. The Grammy-winning singer has stated that she does not intend to maintain short hair in the long run, despite the fact that the bob may appear carefree and fashionable. She just can't be having short hair, in her own words. However, that straightforward assertion belies a more complex narrative about performance, identity, usefulness, and the intimate bond that many artists have with their looks. Fans find Kelly Clarkson's temporary hairstyle on The Voice to be a minor yet intriguing topic of conversation. It's more than just hair. It concerns how famous personalities strike a balance between their personal comfort and professional appearance, and how even something as basic as a haircut may represent their identity both on and off camera. The instant response viewers took note as soon as Clarkson unveiled her hairdo. Her longer hair, frequently worn in sleek straight styles or loose waves, is a familiar sight to those who have followed her since her days on American Idol. Over the years, her long hair has practically become a part of her defining look. It enhances her pleasant, friendly demeanor and emotive performances. It felt like a change when she debuted on The Voice with a shorter bob. Some admirers praised the new style, describing it as elegant and strong. Others questioned whether it signaled a more significant change. Was Clarkson embarking on a new stage in her professional life? Was she trying to achieve a more sophisticated or edgy look? The bob was actually never intended to be permanent. It was a short-term television fashion trend that was probably accomplished with wigs or styling, rather than a severe haircut. Clarkson responded directly to the inquiry, saying that, although she likes to try out many styles, short hair just does not work for her daily routine. Her logic was refreshingly straightforward. She put comfort and usefulness first, rather than focusing on public opinion or fashion trends while making the choice. Although the bob looks fantastic on camera, she acknowledged that she does not want to keep it up for the long run. The useful aspects of short hair: many individuals believe that short hair is easier to style than long hair. Less hair is said to need less effort. However, that presumption isn't always accurate for someone like Clarkson, who is in the public eye all the time. To maintain its shape, short hair needs regular care. Regular trimming is necessary to keep a bob's clean lines. Especially in studio settings where every detail is evident, styling might take longer than it seems. Hair behavior and fall are more important than most people think for actors who move, sing, and interact on camera. Clarkson has a full schedule. She does not have the luxury of spending excessive time maintaining a high-maintenance hairdo because she is juggling her daytime talk show, coaching on The Voice, recording songs, and juggling personal obligations. Flexibility is a benefit of having long hair. It can be quickly pulled back, styled in a variety of ways, or left natural when necessary. The adaptability of short hair, especially a precise bob, is diminished. Maintaining a professional appearance involves constant style, which can get tiresome after a while. That fact is reflected in Clarkson's remark that short hair is not an option. It goes beyond personal taste. It has to do with lifestyle. Identity and image. The way that artists show themselves is greatly influenced by their hair. Since becoming well known in the early 2000s, Clarkson's image has changed in tandem with her musical career and personal development. Her look has evolved organically over time, from the vivacious pop-rock diva of her early days to the self-assured, versatile performer she is now. One thing, though, has stayed mostly the same. She likes longer hair. She is recognizable to audiences in part because of it. It complements her comfort level and sense of elegance. Over the years, she has tried a variety of colors and cuts, but she frequently goes back to longer looks that feel more natural. Clarkson's statement that she cannot have short hair demonstrates how intimately appearance and self-expression are related. A drastic haircut might seem liberating to some individuals. Others may find it strange or even unsettling. Fans are reminded by Clarkson's candor about her preference that celebrities are not required to adopt fads. What feels genuine is up to them to decide. Clarkson's strategy is unique in a field where women are frequently under pressure to constantly change their appearance. She is open to experimenting with different looks for fun, or for a particular assignment, but in the end, she puts her own identity first. Television styling's function, fashion, and hair experimentation are frequently encouraged by television, particularly programs such as The Voice. In order to keep things interesting and captivating for viewers, coaches regularly alter their appearance, and each season introduces new visual concepts. Clarkson's hairstyle is ideal for this setting. It provides a smooth, camera-friendly appearance that looks well in studio settings. It helps distinguish between seasons and episodes and gives visual variation. However, television style is frequently intended to be transient. Stars can vary their appearance without permanently changing it using wigs, extensions, and styling tips. This adaptability is crucial for actors who play several parts. On The Voice, Clarkson does more than just coach. She also has her own personal brand and is a public figure, musical artist, and talk show host. It can be crucial to keep your image consistent across many platforms. She can appreciate the look without having to deal with the maintenance by sporting a temporary bob during the performance. It is a workable method that permits artistic expression without causing long-term issues. The emotional bond with fans' emotional attachment to Clarkson is one of the reasons her haircut changes generate so much discussion. She has established a reputation for being relatable and genuine. Audiences are drawn into her path because of her candor regarding her life, challenges, and accomplishments. Because they care, her admirers pay attention when she makes adjustments to something as obvious as her hair. They regard it as a component of her developing narrative. Some viewers even extrapolate their own emotions onto these changes.